Hi guys, welcome back to Lovely Jesus Talks. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Samia or Mimi, whatever you would like to call me, and you can follow me on all social media platforms. And I pray that you will love this video. And in this video, it's just like a talk. We can talk about like godly friends or anything. We're just gonna talk about anything. And with Shay. Hi. You guys see her all the time on my videos, so I just thought we could do like a little sit down talk on my Lovely Jesus Talk. So we're just gonna talk about anything really that comes to mind. Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm stuffing my face.
I'm hungry too. I'm eating Wingstop. She's eating Firehouse. So
we can do a little mukbang.
Yeah. I don't have no ketchup, guys. Though I forgot to ask.
And she gave me her ranch from Wingstop. So
I'm not a ranch person.
Ranch is good. I love ranch. Definitely Wingstop.
But I'm not a saucy person, right? The last person you want to ask, what kind of sauce is like good? Last person you want to ask. I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
Our friendship, or just friendships in general, or like?
Oh, we could talk about our friendship.
That's a story, y'all.
That's a long story.
That's a story.
We got a lot for that.
That's a lot.
Let's talk about friendship.
Let's talk about our friendship.
Yeah.
Alright, so basically, we met by skipping class.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we met.
We were sophomore year. It was me, Chrissy, Kiara. Love you guys if you guys watch this. But we all had math together. And Chrissy thought, hey, let's just start skipping this class and go to different lunches. And so we was like, okay, bet. And so we're like, all right, we went to lunch. I think we went to B lunch. And then that's how, was it B lunch?
C lunch.
C lunch. And that's how I met her. That's how we met each other.
So,
yeah.
Basically, when the sauce was there?
Yeah.
So, basically, like, in sophomore year, I was going to college and high school, so like I would come back. Like the first half of school, I wasn't there, and then the second half, like lunch, and then the last period. That's the two classes I had. So I was at lunch, and I was sitting with a group of people that was in my class, but then stuff happened, so I started hanging out with Mimi then, and we really just became real close after that. Like. And then I would start skipping class, and then we would just be in the hallways just doing random stuff like
we were two peas in a pod, and then
stuff we had no business doing, and we should have been in class learning, but it's okay.
And then it was just like, it was always me, her, Chrissy, Drea, and Kiara. We was like the five little, our group. It was always like together doing something
until we got into relationships, and then one thing happened, another thing happened, and then we just stopped being friends. Like we
stopped being friends, and then we got back friends, and then another situation happened.
We didn't get back friends till the next year though.
Yeah.
So that whole rest of that junior year.
That's what I'm talking about.
The whole rest of the first semester of junior year, we wasn't cool.
Yeah.
And then we came back second semester.
Something else happened. Stopped being friends.
We stopped being friends twice.
Yeah, we did. We stopped being friends twice. And then I think she, but no, she was there senior year.
No, we stopped being friends the end of junior year. So then we didn't talk to each other like the beginning of senior year. I was only there for the first semester because I left. The second semester, I graduated early and started doing my own thing. So that first semester, like we would see each other and we would like acknowledge each other, but we would never just like mingle around like we usually do and like skip class and stuff. We had our own little 1-2 going on.
Yeah.
and that lasted for like almost a year. We didn't talk to each other for like almost a year. I posted on my notes.
Oh, you talking about that? Okay,
that's when we started. That's when we started talking here.
Yeah,
because I posted on my notes. I wanted a Bible study date.
Yeah, and then this is when, right before I decided to fully actually surrender Christ and not be lukewarm anymore, and I was like talking to God. I was like, well, then I'm not gonna have no more, like, I'm not gonna have no friends or nothing, because, like, you know, I'm coming to Christ, all that. And
sorry, but this sub from Firehouse.
These wings are good.
They smell good.
Yeah. But yeah, and so I was like, okay, well, God, I'll let you do whatever. If you want me to have friends, you'll open doors. You don't want me, you want to close doors, and close doors, whatever. And then that's when I saw her. She put on her note, hey, who wants to go in a Bible study? So then I was like, should I say something? Should I not? Should I say something? I went back and forth. Then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna say something. Why not? So I said something. I was like, hey, I don't mind going Bible date with you. She was like, okay, cool. And we planned a day, and then I think it was like on a weekend. Okay, what was I? Oh yeah. Basically,
study date.
We were on the Bible study date.
I'm thinking full.
I haven't even finished my fries, but no one done with it. This is good. They cooked. But yeah, we're on a Bible study date, everything, and since then we got back closer. We started going to church together, and
we need to do that. We need to do that because I'll take the L on that one, because you make time for what you want to make time for, and I haven't been making time for who I need to make time for. So yeah, I'll take that out.
But yeah, we go to church together, but it wasn't even just us. We also had another person named Caleb, so it was like 3 of us, and we miss her so much. But
nobody told you to move to Alabama.
Literally nobody. But yeah, and so it was all 3 of us, and then yeah, we'll mostly go out, do something, go shopping, do whatever.
Basically what we do.
Just with one more.
Yeah.
But she's all the way in Alabama. But she'll be here soon.
She is. And what's crazy is she usually comes when I'm busy and I have stuff to do. And then she leaves when I get done. I just be like,
she wasn't even here.
She didn't come.
Yeah,
but
she didn't come.
But that was the reason for that. So
yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, yeah, like she said, we'll go to church and stuff like that, and then we started really getting into church events, which I really enjoyed that.
Met people. Yeah.
Yes. I don't know me, but I'm the type of person which is probably, I don't know to say if it's a bad thing or a good thing, but like, I'm not really the person to reach out that much. Like, if something's going on, it's like people know they can reach out to me and I'm there to listen. But like planning events and reaching out and doing all of that, that's not really me. I'm just there when people need me type. You know what I'm saying? So like we started, I guess we have this group that we had a group chat and everything with some people from our church.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't really know how the group chat went, because like I said, I'm not the type of person to be doing all that. I'm there when somebody needs me. So I don't really know what happened with all that, but we kind of just stopped talking. I think Mimi still keeps in touch with some.
I still talk to one, which is Samaya. That's her name.
But
yeah,
I don't really know. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I could probably be better at like talking and communicating to people, and I'm not really that type of person no more. So. But anyways, we started doing that. We started trying to like go into the community more and like build a bigger like community, Christian community friend group. But I mean, I'm not saying that we can't do that no more, because we can. We still can. Like it's not impossible, but like it's just we have to be consistent with it. And If you leave it up to me, it's not. If you leave it up to me,
Or
it's
also,
not happening.
everybody has like different stuff going on in their lives, and everybody has a schedule. Everybody works. Everybody this. So it's kind of like we have to like kind of figure out where's everybody.
We gotta make it out the group chat.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what.
Literally, we gotta make it out the group chat.
Who's everybody freaks and everybody's yeah.
And then just me, like when it comes to me and Mimi's relationship, Kayla be like, call Mimi. Mimi wants to talk to you. Just like, oh, my bad. Like,
Yeah. Like,
or Mimi has to be like, Kayla wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because I'm terrible. My phone stays on D&D. But now I got it to where, like, the people in my contacts can contact me.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, other than that, it's like, I'm not.
but really, it's like she's the person you gotta call because she's a bad texter, like a terrible texter.
That's it.
You gotta call her in order to get her attention, or like tell her if something happened. Cause girl, she ain't gonna see a text till like hours later, probably days, probably not even at all. I'm so serious.
The people stay texting me, and I just be like, my bad. But I just be busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, but back to our friendship. No, I really, one thing I can say is I really thank God, because the path that I was going on before I just like was like, okay, I'm done. It took a whole 360, and then I met Mimi. I feel like God put Mimi back in my life at a perfect time, because it was we're not gonna talk about that. But
It was crazy.
It was really crazy. And I feel like when they say God has perfect timing, God has perfect time.
It was like right when she got saved, I got saved, and then boom, we sent me together.
Like, when I came out of my lukewarmness, or like me first stepping out of my lukewarmness, or trying to get out of that, that's when Mimi came back into my life, and she's just been such a rock. And like every time I needed her, she was there. If she's unlike me, all I know is I have to call her twice, and I could still text her and she'll still respond. What?
I'm literally the majority of the time checking my phone, so like I'm just gonna text fast.
Yeah, she texts back fast, but she's really there. She's really there when I need her. And like, even though we don't talk every day, even though we're not always in each other's faces, I know at the end of the day, I can go to her when I need anything.
Literally.
When I need a bed, when I need anything. And I know that, I feel like, I hope she feels the same towards me.
I do.
But I also know that, you know how God's like, he's gonna keep your secrets and he's not gonna tell nobody. That's the same way I feel towards her. Like, she's not gonna tell nobody. Like, even if,
Because that's just not.
something,
It's just not a real friendship. If you going around telling people's business or your friend's business is up to other people or on social media, that's not being a real friend. Because
and the
like,
internet
how would you
has
feel?
a bad influence on a lot of people.
Right. And how would you feel if your personal business is being out there to other people that don't know? You would be upset.
So yeah, so I really think that when God puts a friend in your life, and you know, not just someone comes into your life and you're like, oh yeah, we're cool, now we're friends. No. But when God tells you that person is your friend and he placed that person in your life, use them. Use them, and also feed into them, and let y'all just share the light that God gives y'all.
Right.
Y'all feed into each other. Iron sharpens iron. Right. That's all that is. In a friendship, iron is supposed to sharpen iron. If you can't go to that person and be like, hey girl, I know I probably messed up, and they talk about something, yeah, you messed up, but it's okay for them to be like, yeah, I do agree that you messed up and you did this and that wrong. But when they start pointing fingers at you and they start being disrespectful with it, and they start telling other people and they're trying to get everyone to jump, that's not that. Because when God placed somebody in your life, you're gonna know. Because yes, will they judge you? Yes. It's okay, because it's not a negative judgment. It's a judgment for your betterment. Like, she can be like, oh Shay, Now you know you did that wrong, or you know you looked a hot mess when you did this and that, but it's not to hurt you. And then but it's also up to you to know that it's not to hurt you. Like you can't take that and be like, oh nah, she being rude or she being rude. No,
it's something like correction. So then it'd be like, okay, I'm trying to help you as a person, because it's like, this does not look right, it's not sit right, you know, with me. And I think you have to fix it, be able to, I want you to do better, you know, from this area. It's more like that. It's not like, you know, if somebody's just like, oh no, like you be doing this and like like you need help, like this ain't in a real way.
Yeah, it's the way you say it. Also too, sometimes God will give the word to somebody else for them to tell you. He's not always going to come straight to you, and he does that to see if you're actually listening, if you're actually paying attention, and if you can actually hear his word and know what his word is. So having a friendship in Christ, it's helpful. It really is. Even though like when you're going through it, it might not look like it, but like moments like this, when you're sitting down and you're talking to each other, or you're just sitting down and you're pondering and thinking, you can be like, yeah, that girl was really there to help me through this, or that girl really, like, she really helped me, or vice versa, he really helped me. Like, God's gonna make sure he puts the right people at the right time in your life for the right moments. And even if that person is just for a season, it's fine, because God knew you needed that person in that season. It might not be a lifetime thing, and if it is, you know,
it's a good thing.
But if it's not, we still thank God for the season that he gave us with the said person, because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, if it wasn't for that person, you wouldn't be where you're at. Exactly. And like I said, if it wasn't for me, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Like 9 times out of 10, like, just being real.
I feel like a lot of people that you have in your life is like a character development. Like, it teaches you like what is the wrong way, what's the wrong thing to do, or also like, okay, like where I can do right here if I messed up in that area. Like, certain people like I've had like in my life was like, okay, they showed me like, okay, yeah, this is wrong, this is what I don't want in a friendship or like in a relationship or something like that. And there's certain people in my life were like, okay, yeah, like this is what a friendship is about. Like being one of them. Like there's plenty of times where she's shown like, oh yeah, this is a friendship should be about. This is, you know, how it should be like as being a friend towards me and stuff like that. Because I've gone through like situations with certain people, like there was like certain things, but I have a heart where I will still forgive and I still stay contact with people. I still talk to people because that's in my heart to do. I'm not a person, it literally takes you, like, you gotta go to an extreme for me to actually,
you gotta dang near kill this girl for her to stop talking to you, okay?
Yeah, or you gotta do something that's just like very, 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 very out of like, pocket for me to be like, all right, you're done, you're out, you're done. Like,
she has such a big heart, y'all. And I feel like that's a lot. Like, and one thing I can say, which I've seen a lot, is God gives his people such big hearts. But it's up to us on how we use our discernment to decipher who we should use our big heart with.
Right. That one. And I feel like I think God gives, like, God gives like people to have like such a good or like big heart, because some people are cold-hearted and think there's no like people out there that actually have like good hearts, stuff like that. So they like be like terrible, or you know, be like, oh no, they be like stuck up. But then sometimes like God will place a person that has like a big heart in your life, then they be like, oh, like there are genuine people out here, there's really good people out here. Like, so if you do like actually have like a good heart, like be grateful that God gave you that heart. And it's not for like no reason, because I remember like even myself, I would be like, okay, do I have this heart for no reason? Like everybody feels like they just crushes my heart, but like I still be so loving. And like, why can I not just like, at one point I wanted to go cold-hearted, I wanted to just be like, no, but it was not me. Like I'm just a big heart person, and I'm a loving person, I'm an open person. It was like, you know, so it was like, if you have a heart like that, don't shut that down, or don't feel like it's the worst thing. And if you feel more cold-hearted in that area, I promise you there are people who are so loving and it will just take time to find it. Or you can probably seek the most person that has the biggest love of all, is Jesus Christ. You can search him and stay with him and ask
your heart.
Right, ask him to soften your heart, and also ask him to place a person in your life who has a big heart, so you actually can see yourself like, oh, there's actually people like that has good genuine hearts that I shouldn't have a close heart for. So yeah.
And going off what she said, when it comes to like you being treated the way you know you're not supposed to be treated, and it just makes you be like, well, if everyone else is treating me like this, I'm gonna treat them that same way back. It's not, I wouldn't, that's not your place. Respectfully, that's not your place. It's not your place to be like, oh, well, this person disrespected me, so I'm gonna disrespect that person back. Because we've all done it. We've all done it.
Right.
And we've all had that, oh, I'm gonna get back. Like that revenge type mentality. But that's not meant for you to carry. That's not meant for you to hold. God already sees it, and vengeance is his. So let him deal with that. So therefore, going back to the friendship thing, if you feel like your friend or somebody that you considered your friend has done you wrong or has wronged you, and you just feel like you don't understand why, and you're like, I've been treated this person and I gave this person as much love, care, attention, like I just done did everything that I felt in my heart that I can do for this person, and this still person just still did something that just was like you're not okay with. It's not meant for you, baby. That person was in your life for a season, for a reason, to show you what you don't want, show you how you don't want to be, and show you how you don't want to be treated. But that does not mean you can go back and cast the first stone because you've done the same thing before. Just give it to God. Let him work. Vengeance is his. Right. So, but that's also why you need that person in your life to tell you that, though, because you can. It's always something is easier said than done. Like, you can sit up here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Lord, but then if you don't have that person, when you get to those moments that's like, okay, I just want to do this, and you know it's wrong, but you don't have that person to be like, nah, Shadi, you know that's wrong, you can't do that. Right. You don't have that person who keep it real with you, then it's gonna be harder, because now you're just going off your own strength. Which one? That's why you put your strength in the Lord. Right. And you ask the Lord, let his thoughts be your thoughts and his ways be your ways. And two, you can also have that friend that you can call and just be like, hey girl, I'm tripping, I'm out to tweak out, help me out. Maybe you can tell me something to calm me down. Like, you know. But that's always why I feel like having a good friend, and it doesn't have to be a group of friends, because everyone doesn't have to know your business. Right. And I feel like that's a problem. Like, everybody wants to be in somebody else's business, or somebody wants somebody else in their business, when it's never need. That's never needed. You don't need a friend group of 10 people so everyone can try and calm you down. No, it takes, God will bring out one person, and it takes that one person, and you can just sit and have a conversation with. There's many times I've called me like, girl, I'm finna tweak, and I sit down and have a conversation, and I forget about what the heck I thought I was gonna do. Right. And we just go on about our life.
Sometimes you need that. You need to just talk to somebody, and so you can just like get your mind off of what you're upset about, what's going on, what's this, what's that. Sometimes you genuinely need that. That's what sometimes is needed before you do something that you're gonna regret like later on. So yeah. What else I would say?
I think the last thing that really I'm gonna say is that when you find that friend, cherish that friend. Yeah. Let that friend know that as much as you're thankful for them, that they feel that. Not just say it, feel it. Doesn't mean you have to spoil that person with gifts, but like words. Right. Tell them, show them when they need them. Be there. Don't just be
show
there.
With your actions, not with your words.
Don't just be there because you need something, so therefore you're gonna be there for that person. Right. No, be there when you don't need something. Be there present times when they need something. Just be present.
Or you just want to call them and talk to them. Like,
exactly. Hey, how you doing now? Right. Oh, hey, I need this, and this. Like, no, we don't. That's not a friendship. That's more of like a what's it called? I don't really know how to explain it. It's just it's very one-sided. I can say that.
It's more like you're just using that person,
like
basically.
a transaction. It's more transactional. There you go. It's more transactional.
It's more like
you want something, so therefore you're gonna talk to that person.
Right.
No, please.
Like, don't use people just to like get whatever you want, or like no. Like,
and then stop talking to them, and then
come
when
back.
you want something, you come back and talk to them. No, I feel like that's not one. If it's godly or just a regular friendship or whatever it is, that's not how you treat a person. Period. You don't do that to nobody, because just like you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you, just come to you when they need money, or just come to you when they want something out of you.
Right.
God's the same way. He doesn't want you to just come to him when you need something. He wants you there. He wants you present, just like he's present for you. Be present for him, just like they're present for you. Be present for them.
This makes me want to talk about a recent topic I've been seeing on TikTok.
What?
So this boy named Rula, he went on TikTok
with the belt.
Yeah. So he went on TikTok. He said this one thing. It set off the whole freaking TikTok. But he was like, "Why is like when things go wrong, y'all don't blame anything else that y'all worship, but y'all go straight to God.
And y'all be like, oh my God, why did God do this?
When I
oh my God.
The comments were like mad. And then there was a certain woman, she had made a whole video, and she was basically saying her whole little thing. But I'm gonna just say this for myself. First off, God is not a genie. He does not do things just to be like, oh yeah, just to please us. He don't please us. We are terrible ourselves. We are sinners. We sin every day. We are terrible. We're terrible. We do not deserve Lord Jesus Christ. We don't deserve him at all. But he still loves us. He still chose us. He still wants to help us. He still wants to be a friend with us. He still wants a relationship with us, and we don't deserve that. That's first thing. And what was the else I was gonna say? But what Willa said was right, because it's kind of just like, this is how I know God is real, because like y'all be quick to just say something like, oh yeah, like God don't do this, okay, then why did y'all?
But y'all be the same ones that be like, if God's real, then why is this and why is that? Or y'all be the same ones to like question everything, like, oh well, if man made the Bible, how can you believe it? But as soon as something goes wrong, it's, oh, God did this or God did that. But I thought you didn't believe, sweetheart.
Right.
You're the same one sitting up here questioning, but as soon as something goes wrong in your life, it's God did it. No, you did it. You did it.
It's kind of just like, it'd be like I'm not even gonna like judge for people like who just do those things, but it's kind of just like, well, it is factual. Like if you worship your rocks or whatever you do, like, you know, it's kind of just like,
I got salt on my lips from the freaking stuff.
But yeah, it's kind of just like, God is not going to just be a genie and just answer when like we just need it. Like, no, that's not what he is. He's not a genie. That's not him at all. But like, I wanted to say that because like I was just like, it just made me think of that when you were just like saying that. I was like, yeah.
But moral of the story is, don't let your relationships be transactional. That's not a relationship.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to be treated that way. And you know that dang well you don't want to be treated that way. So don't treat the next person like that. Treat your neighbors how you want to be treated. And I feel like as I'm getting older, I really realize like the scriptures in the Bible and what the Bible says, and like all these scriptures that we know, we're not standing on that. We're not standing on business with that. And I feel like we start standing on business with that. Treating your neighbors how you want to be treated. Right. Let God's thoughts be your thoughts. Let God's ways be your ways.
Yeah.
You know, like just the little things that we know. And the enemy knows as well, which makes it 10 times harder. And I understand that. Because we could be like, yeah, I love your neighbor, and your neighbor just sat out here and cussed you out. But you have to love your neighbor. The enemy knows you have to love your neighbor. Right. He's gonna throw anything in your way to try and
actually knows the Bible. Like
he probably knows the Bible better than I do. Darn it. No, he like let's just be so for real. Like,
it's not about just knowing God, because them demons know God. Like, the devil knows God. It's not about that. It's actually about having an actual relationship.
God and the devil actually had a relationship at one point.
Exactly.
Before he got kicked out.
Exactly.
So of course
he was an angel before he got kicked out. He was an angel
before he was a devil or demon or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. Right.
He was an angel first. So therefore, yes, we're gonna have hard times. We're gonna have temptation. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. We know that. But when you know better, you do better. And that's also what say doing something that you know you're not supposed to do and doing it anyway. That's what I said. And I'm looking at myself too because I've done multiple things.
Right.
Even recently, but we're not gonna talk about that. Like, we know. So therefore, going back to what I said, treat your neighbors the way you want to be treated. Treat your friends the way you want to be treated. If you know you don't want a friend to do that to you, don't do that to that friend.
Because I would say I'm not perfect. Like, I've messed up, like, so many times. Even recently, like, it's just so many things, like, you know, I still struggle with, and I'm trying to work out with God to help me, you know, move forward from it and let go. So it's kind of just like, none of us are perfect. He doesn't call us to be perfect, but he calls us to
be obedient.
Yeah, be obedient. To grow with him, to know him,
to spread his word,
right,
to get the next person.
Yeah.
If you could just get one person,
right,
just one person, and find one person and talk to them, right, just tell them Jesus loves them,
right. That's it. It's simple. It's simple as that. It's simple as that.
Put Jesus on their mind.
Right. It's simple as that.
All you have to do is get their blood off your hands.
Because you never know what a person needs. You never know if a person was on their last day and they wanted to end it that day, and you just told them, oh, well, you're loved by Jesus Christ. That's all I just want to tell you. Like,
that could have saved their whole life. Right. Now their blood is no longer on your hands because you did the work.
Right.
You don't have to sit there and have a whole elaborate conversation with them. No, but if it's warranted and God puts it on your heart, do it.
Right.
Absolutely do it.
If it's supposed to be that, like, you're supposed to sit there, not God asked you to do that. But if it's just like, God wanted you just to tell you, like, he loves you. And that's it. That could have, no words, could have just saved that person. That could become your next friend. Right. You never know. Right. You never know. But yes, I'm done. I have nothing to say. Alright. But yeah, well, that's mostly majority it. Yeah, that's really the whole video. We just wanted to, like, you know, talk about our friendship, and then also, like, talk about, like, godly friendships and stuff like that. And I pray that this helped you guys, and that you loved this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and click the notification for another video next time I post. I love you so much, but Jesus loves you so much more. Mwah!